Balcom winding. That'd be the 2-0. Excuse me, Balcom is a righty. I don't know why I thought he was a lefty. I think it's because he took his glove off, and it looked like he had it on the other hand. Excuse me, Balcom's pitching from the right. His next pitch misses. That'll make it 3-1, which totally disqualifies everything I said to start the bottom of this inning. The Bulldogs facing off against another righty. Balcom winding, and the 3-1 will miss inside, and Chandler Lynn reaches on. That'll bring up senior Tchs Musselman with a runner at first. Musselman on the season so far is batting .366 with an on-base percentage of .558, or .458, excuse me. Musselman bats from the right-hand side. He steps in. Lynn going to get a lead at first. First baseman Alex Mason's holding him on. Balcom winding the pitch. That's going to miss outside for ball one. You know, it being game 3, I've almost learned Jeff Davis's first and last names on the field. We'll see how good that goes. The 1-0. It's going to miss for ball 2. So Musselman ahead here. 2 ball strikes. Balcom working from the stretch. Lynn at first has his lead. The 2-0. Misses away. Lynn, he's going to get caught in a rundown. The throw to second. Lynn's running back to first. Throw to first. Lynn's running back to second. Throw to second. Lynn's running back to first. And now Lynn's running back to second. And now he's running back to first. This rundown really is going. And Lynn, they missed the tag. I'm not sure if this is going to end well for the Dogs. Lynn, they missed the tag again. He's still going, and Chandler Lynn is going to finally be tagged out between first and second base. The first base running error I've seen this year on the Toombs County Bulldogs. So that'll be out number 1. And Tchs Musselman still way ahead here. 3 balls and no strikes. Balcom winding, and the 3-0. That's going to be called for strike 1. The count's 3-1 on the right-handed hitter who plans to major in sports journalism in college. The 3-1. Going to be hit on the ground and up the middle for a base hit by Tchs Musselman. I'm going to give the Bulldogs a base runner. Tchs Musselman increased his hitting streak to 4 games. That'll bring up Gray Stevens. Stevens on the season, I'll read that in just a moment. Balcom is coming set, and the pitch to the plate is going to drop in for a strike. Gray Stevens on the season is batting .425 with an on-base percentage of .489. So I believe he is leading the team so far. Here's the pitch to the plate. Stevens sends it to left field, and left fielder Ethan Griffin makes the catch for out number 2. With 2 down, that'll bring up Trayvon Harris. Now, Harris on the season is batting .269 with an on-base percentage of .333. So he steps in. He bats from the right-hand side. Open stance. Musselman at first with his lead. Cole Balcom coming set. The first pitch to Harris is high and away for ball 1. Harris steps back in. Balcom coming set. The 1-0. Harris puts it to the backside, up into the air to right fielder Cam Williams, and he makes the catch, and that will be out number 3. So the Bulldogs send 4 batters up. They get a base hit, but unable to score any. The score remains 0-0, and we'll be back on Y101.
Just when you thought the chicken sandwich war was over, it's coming back in a big way with Zaxby's new signature sandwich. It's a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, 3 zesty pickles, and if that wasn't enough, it's smothered in Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. That's right, it's such a big deal, we made a totally new sauce to give it the kick it deserves. The other guys won't know what hit them. The new Zaxby's signature sandwich. Have you tried it yet?
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town. Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
So we've played a complete inning of baseball here on Y101. No score between the Yellow Jackets and the Dogs. Brantley Upshaw on the mound for the Toombs County team. Up to bat for Jeff Davis will be catcher Matthew Glass. Glass bats from the left. Upshaw throws from the right. Well, Upshaw comes onto the mound. He's going to start from the stretch. Comes set. And the first pitch of the second inning is going to be called for strike one on the outside edge. Glass stepping back in. Upshaw receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. He comes set, winding, and the 0-1. It's going to be hit third base side and foul for strike two. Brantley Upshaw working ahead here on the mound. Has Glass at a 0-2 count. Upshaw winding and delivering the 0-2. That ball's going to be popped up into the air in foul territory, and it's going to go out. So the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Matthew Glass in last night's game for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets went 0 for 4, grounding into a fielder's choice, flying out to Chandler Lynn, flying out to Bryson Stanley, and flying out to right fielder Jason Dukes. So Glass comes back into the box. Brantley coming set on the mound. The 0-2 is going to be hit onto the ground to second baseman Alex Gordy. He fields it cleanly, fires to first. That'll be out number 1. One thing I've noticed this year, these Bulldogs just keep losing their hats. Everybody. That'll bring up the designated hitter for Jeff Davis, Matthew White, who is hitting for pitcher Cole Balcom. 1 down, Upshaw with the pitch. And that's going to be called for strike 1. Bulldogs are in their red tops, white bottoms. Jeff Davis, gray tops and gray bottoms. This pitch is going to be fouled off first base side. And Brantley Upshaw doing it again. He's working ahead and has 0-2 on right-handed hitter Matthew White. Trayvon Harris is at third for the Bulldogs. Cody Cortez is at short. Alex Gordy is at second. Gray Stevens is at first. Jason Dukes is behind the plate. Chase Musselman is in left. Chandler Lynn is in center. And Jesus Quintero is in right. Brantley Upshaw coming set, way ahead. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be called for strike 3 on the outside edge. 2 down. Brantley Upshaw corners of the plate there and gets the K. That'll bring up Alex Mason, who's playing first base. Mason went 1 for 3 last night with a walk and an RBI single. Brantley winding, 2-out pitch. A breaking ball, it missed. Maybe a little high. Make it ball 1. Upshaw on the mound. The 1-0. That one missed. That'll make it 2-0. Jason Duke settling back behind the plate. Brantley Upshaw coming set. The 2-0 is going to be fouled off out of play. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike on right-handed hitter Alex Mason. Upshaw coming set. The 2-1 is going to be popped up into the air. It looks like it's going to stay in the field. First baseman Gray Stevens in foul territory makes the catch, and there's out number 3. Coming up for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the second will be Jesus Quintero, Jason Dukes, and Alex Gordy. We'll be back with Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Welcome back to Toombs County Baseball action here in the bottom of the second inning. No score between the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and the Toombs County Bulldogs in game 3 of 3 of the series. Now, whoever wins this game takes the series, and it also looks a little better on their region record. So we'll see how it goes. Ball come winding. First pitch of the bottom of the second inning to Jesus Quintero is going to miss outside for ball 1. Quintero steps back in. He entered the game yesterday because Foster Jones hurt his arm sliding out in the outfield for a ball. That one fouled off out of play. And that'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball come winding. Here's the 1-1. This is going to be hit onto the ground to shortstop Cade Walters. He fields it, fires across the diamond, and Jesus Quintero is out. That'll be 1 down to bring up catcher Jason Dukes. He wears number 15, and he bats from the right-hand side. In last night's game, Dukes went 0 for 2 with a hit by a pitch. He did hit the ball every time he was up to the plate, though. He grounded or line drived out to the first baseman. See, I know the past tense of drive is drove, but would I say line drove? Yeah, I guess I would say he hit a line drive to the first baseman, which was caught for an out. There we go. That's better. Currently, 2 balls and no strikes on Jason Dukes. Ball come winding. The 2-0. That's going to be called for strike 1 on the outside edge. 2 balls and 1 strike on Jason Dukes. Here's the 2-1. Dukes catching an outside pitch, sending it foul. That'll make it count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball comes winding, the 2-2. That misses over Dukes' head. So now it'll be a full count on Jason Dukes at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Balcom working from the windup. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3 for Dukes. Next will be senior Alex Gordy. Gordy in last night's game went 1 for 2 with a hit by a pitch on the season. Gordy's batting .286 and his on-base percentage is .342. Gordy, of course, a right-handed hitter. If you're unfamiliar. Here's the pitch. Balcom dropping in a nice 12-6 drop there for strike one. Balcom winding the 0-1. That's going to miss over Gordy's head. That'll make it 1-1. Alex Gordy playing second base today for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Balcom on the mound. Winding, and the pitch. That one hits Gordy on the shoulder, and he walks to first base. A little frustration from the Jeff Davis coach. And if you weren't at the game last night, that's because the Jeff Davis coach did make a deal about Jason Dukes supposedly not trying to get out of the way of a ball while hitting. Actually went on the field. He said some words to the umpire. It didn't do any good. So with two down, that'll bring up Brantley Upshaw, who is actually a lefty, but he just throws from the right. So the two-out pitch from Balcom, he brings it inside and high on Brantley Upshaw. And when I say high on Brantley Upshaw, that means high. Ball one. Balcom giving a look at Alex Gordy. Now coming set. The 1-0 to Upshaw. He fouls it out of play for strike one. On deck will be junior Cody Cortez. Upshaw steps back in. Where's number 12 for the Dogs? Gordy with a lead at first. Balcom going to directly look over at Gordy. Now comes set, the 1-1. He kind of jammed Brantley there. That ball fouled over the press box for strike two. So Balcom is ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he comes onto the mound. Gordy gets his lead. He gives a look over there. Now comes set. The 1-2. Upshaw hits it up the middle. It takes a bounce, and no one's able to tag second base. The shortstop moved over to his left, tossed it to the second baseman, and the second baseman bobbled it, so everybody is safe on an error. So that brings up Cody Cortez. They're 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Assistant coach Patrick Kraft is back. He's over in the first base coach's box. So Balcom coming set with 2 down. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss away from the plate for ball one. Balcom settling back down on the mound. Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position here early. Balcom coming set. Giving a look at Gordy, the 1-0. Missing away. Going to make it 2 balls and no strikes on Cody Cortez. Cortez reaching on a bunt last night in the game. Balcom coming set. And here's the 2-0. That's going to miss high and inside. So Cortez way ahead here with 3 balls and no strikes. On the season, Cody Cortez is batting 182 with a 357 batting average, or a 357 on base percentage. Jesus. The 3-0. That's going to be called for strike one on the outside edge. Cortez is still okay, though. Still ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Balcom coming on. Gordy and Upshaw getting their lead. Winding. And the 3-1. That's going to be called for strike 2. Cortez thinking it was low. So with a loaded count and 2 down, this could be interesting. We'll see what Balcom decides to do here as the pitcher coming set, the 3-2, and swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. And that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the third. Still no score between the Yellow Jackets and the Bulldogs. As we break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your local go-to contractor for turnkey civil construction services. We've been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and are appreciative of the values instilled in our youth by the coaches and staff of the Toombs County school system over these years. If you're interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at McClendonEnterprises.com today. Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
So up to bat for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets in the top of the third will be second baseman Ethan Hewlett, third baseman Connor Ray, and center fielder Trenton Clance, which is the 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Hewlett going to wear number 16. As he walks up to the batter's box. No score between the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets here in Toombs County. More specifically, beside the high school. Brantley with the pitch. This ball is going to be fouled off out of play for strike one. So Hewlett steps back in. Upshaw going to come set. And here's the 0-1. That's going to be called for strike two. Upshaw working way ahead here. 0-2 on the batter. Hewlett steps in. Upshaw receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. Now coming set. And the 0-2. Is going to be hit up the middle. Cortez moving over, fields it, takes a bad hop, and Cortez is just going to stop. That was interesting. So with a runner at first, that'll bring up third baseman Connor Ray. Runner at first getting his lead. Upshaw now working from the stretch. He comes set. And he's going to pick back to first. Runner there safely. Toombs County facing off against the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets in Game 3 of the 3-game series. Teams have split so far. We're 1-1. Upshaw with the 0-2. Ray showed bunt and then bunted it foul out of play for strike two. Last night's game, Connor Ray did not hit in the lineup. He just played third base. He's hitting in today's lineup. He steps in. Upshaw ahead here in the count. Now comes set. And the 0-2. He's going to show bunt again. That's going to miss for ball one. So Upshaw looking at his runner at first. Now he comes set. And the pitch did not go. Still trying to bunt the ball. Upshaw getting the ball back. Ray stepping into the box. Upshaw going to come set. Hewlett has a lead at first. The pitch showing bunt, and he fouls this one off for strike two. I mentioned earlier that it was strike two already, but that was wrong. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitter Connor Ray. He'll be followed by center fielder Trenton Clance. So Upshaw going to come set. Runner at first. Hewlett has his lead. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss high. And that'll make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count on the third baseman for Jeff Davis. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ball 4. Missed outside just a touch. So up to bat now will be number 6, center fielder Trenton Clance. Trenton Clance in last night's game went 2 for 3 with a walk. Upshaw coming set. Runners at first and second, no outs. Clance is going to lay down a bunt here. It comes back to Upshaw. He's throwing it to first, waiting for Gordy to get there. Gordy got there, and that'll be out number 1. So you got it out there. The bad part is you have 2 runners in scoring position. And the even worse part is you're back to the top of the order for Jeff Davis. Head coach Derek James going to come talk to his team, probably settle them down. They're meeting on the pitcher's mound right now. Next week, the Toombs County Bulldog baseball team will be playing Vidalia. They'll play 2 games here at home, and then they'll play a game in Vidalia. And the schedule will be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I guess that's because if it looks like it's going to rain, they'll move some games around. But they will be played next week more than likely, with the Monday game being here, the Wednesday game being in Vidalia, and the Thursday game being here. So up to bat now will be leadoff hitter Cade Walters. He flew out to Alex Gordy over here behind first base in the top of the first. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Brantley Upshaw. He's going to come set. Winding. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Walters for strike 1. Walters stepping back into the batter's box. Bats from the right-hand side. Upshaw coming set. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Brantley for strike 2. So Brantley worked his way ahead here with 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. Runners at second and third have their lead. 1 down. And Upshaw with the 1-2. Swing, and that'll be a miss for strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Ethan Griffin. Griffin playing left field today for the Yellow Jackets. His first at bat, he flew out to right fielder, Jesus Quintero, who is dancing out in right field. Or he was. Upshaw, he's going to come set. And here's the pitch. That's going to miss away. Duke's blocking it up there for ball 1. Upshaw coming set. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That was a nice setup by Jason Dukes off the plate. And that'll be strike 1. Trayvon Harris playing a deep third base right now, which Gray Stevens playing deep first. This ball's going to be hit up the middle by Cody Cortez into center field. That's going to score 1 run. The runner from second is going to be held up at third. And Ethan Griffin's going to scoot down to second. So Jeff Davis scoring their first run of the game on an RBI single by Ethan Griffin. And with 2 down, runners are still at second and third. That'll bring up number 17 right fielder Cam Williams. First pitch to Williams. Going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. Upshaw comes back onto the mound. Runners at second and third with their lead. Here's the 0-1. Nice breaking ball, fouled off for strike two. So Upshaw working ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Bulldogs currently down by 1. Here in the top of the third inning, 1-0. Jason Dukes going up to talk to his pitcher, Brantley Upshaw. Now Dukes coming back behind the plate. Umpire showing the count of no balls and 2 strikes. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-2. Going to be fouled off. Hitting a clipboard of one of the coaches in the Toombs County dugout. I think everyone's okay, though. I'm sure with all the practices they've attended, they've been hit with a ball before. Upshaw coming set. Taking his time. Now he steps off. He comes back on. The count, 0-2. Runners at second and third for Jeff Davis in scoring position. 2 down. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3. So Upshaw gets out of that situation, only giving up 1 run. And the Bulldogs trail 1-0. We'll take a break and come back in the bottom of the third on Y101.
Hello, this is Selena Lockley with People's Bank. Our young people are our business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all of their endeavors, whether it's sports, academics, or other areas of their lives. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we're here to help make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Tired after a hard day at work? Or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then come let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers that in a 12-piece or a 16-piece. Come let the friendly folks at Shoney's take all the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia or call 912-537-0922.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Welcome to the bottom of the third inning here in Toombs County at the brand new athletic facility. Up to bat, we'll be back to the top of the order to senior Chandler Lynn. Lynn in his first at bat reached on a 3-1 count walk. So we'll see if the senior Bulldog can get on here in the bottom of the third. Jeff Davis currently leading the Bulldogs 1-0. First pitch to Lynn is going to miss high and inside for ball 1. Lynn steps back in, bats from the left-hand side. The 1-0. That's going to be called for strike 1 at the knee on the inside. Lynn steps back in. Ball come winding, the 1-1. That was some off-speed pitch that missed to the outside. That'll make it 2-1. Lynn stepping back in. Ball come winding. The 2-1. Swing and a miss by Lynn. That'll make it 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes on the left-handed hitter. As he comes back into the box, ball come winding. The 2-2. This pitch going to be fouled off third base side. One of the Jeff Davis members of the team going to run down there and get it. Balcom working from the windup. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes, winding, and here's the pitch. That ball had movement on it. Chandler Lynn pulling it fair down the first base foul line. It rolls all the way to the fence. Chandler Lynn's going to be held up at second. No, he's rounding second, coming to third, and he's there safely. I was watching Coach Derek James, who I think was holding him up at second. But Chandler said, none of that. Let's score a run. So Chandler reaching on a triple there. A nice hit by him, pulling it down. First base line. Now, if I had to guess here, what would you do if you had a runner at third with no outs? Would you let your batter bunt, or would you tell him to swing away because he's been hot at the plate recently? Well, it's Chase Musselman up to bat. He takes the first pitch for strike one. If he hits something up into the air, Chandler Lynn could tag if it's out in the outfield. Hit something on the ground, Chandler Lynn's probably running anyway. The 0-1, trying to get Musselman to chase there. That ball missed off the plate for ball one. The count's even at 1-1 strike on the right-handed hitter for Toombs. Balcom from the stretch, the 1-1. That misses low for 2-1. Musselman stepping back in. Balcom coming back on. Lynn with a lead. And the 2-1. He gets Musselman chasing at something there, and that'll make it 2-2. So a base hit here would easily score Chandler Lynn from third. Something to the backside in the air would score Chandler Lynn from third. And here's the 2-2. That's going to be called on the outside for strike three on Chase Musselman. That'll be one down. Up to bat now, Grace Stevens. In his first at bat, he flew out to left fielder Ethan Griffin. Balcom still working from the stretch. Runner at third. Here's the pitch. That pitch missing outside. Stevens throwing up the hand to tell Chandler to hold there, which is typically what you do if you're a batter and you have a runner at third, is you find the ball for him as you're standing there. Balcom coming set. Here's the 1-0. Stevens putting this backside into right field, and that's going to score Chandler Lynn from third. And this game's all tied up 1-1. Up to bat now with one down will be Trayvon Harris, the third baseman. Stevens at first. Nice hit there by Stevens, going backside with a runner at third. Harris steps in. He wears number 13 for the Toombs County Bulldogs, playing third base today. Balcom coming set. Stevens with a lead. The pitch to the plate. That's going to be an off-speed pitch that misses low for ball one. We're currently in the bottom of the third. The game's tied 1-1 between the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets. Balcom coming set, the 1-0. That misses low to make it 2-0. I see a Toombs County High School female basketball player, Maya Bullard, who she recently has committed to play with a college after high school. Wish I could remember the name of it. The 2-0. Musselman sends this one high up into the air. Second baseman Ethan Hewlett went out behind him, but he's going to give way to right fielder Cam Williams, who makes the catch for out number 2. So with Harris flying out to right fielder Cam Williams, that'll bring up another freshman. That'll bring up Jesus Quintero. Quintero grounded out to shortstop Cade Walters in his first at bat in the bottom of the first. So he settles into the box. Stevens going to get a lead at first. Balcom delivering to the plate. Swing and a miss by Quintero for strike one. Counts 0-1 on the right-handed hitter. Balcom coming set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, which will be called foul. Quintero got a piece on it. And that will be strike 2. So nothing in 2 on the right-handed hitter. Jesus Quintero. Balcom going to come set after giving a look to Stevens. The 0-2 is going to miss high and away. That'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes on freshman Jesus Quintero. The look to Stevens, coming set, and the 1-2. And that's going to be called for strike 3, outside edge on Jesus Quintero. And that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Tied up here 1-1 between the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and the Toombs County Bulldogs as we break on Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or by providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats that lets you monitor and adjust your home system anywhere from your smartphone app. Call Rivers Air Conditioning today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net.
K&K Septic Tank Service, Highway 130 East in Vidalia, will take care of all your septic tank troubles. Ronald Kite is licensed and has over 25 years of professional experience. When the job needs to be right, call the best. That's K&K Septic Tank. Get ready for his numbers, 537-2319 or 293-2319. And again, that's K&K Septic Tank Service in Vidalia. And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And the action is here. If you haven't come out to see the brand new facilities here for Toombs County, then you're truly missing out. They have a brand new baseball field, which is where we are currently at. And then they have a brand new softball field and a brand new track and field complex over behind me. So the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets are all tied up here after 3 complete innings of baseball, 1-1. Up to bat now for Jeff Davis will be left-handed hitter, because I think he catches and throws from the right. I have to pay more attention next time, which is hard to believe in 2 complete games, a catcher who bats left-handed. I haven't taken the time to see if he's actually a left-handed catcher also. Brantley Upshaw still on the mound for Toombs County. And the first pitch here in the 4th will be a swing and a miss by Glass. On deck will be designated hitter Matthew White. Upshaw going to come set. Here's the 0-1. That's going to miss low and inside for ball 1. Upshaw going to come set. The 1-1. That's going to miss outside. That'll make it 2-1. Members of the Toombs County High School baseball team are selling raffle tickets. It's custom fire pits, and you can choose your imprint, and they'll start drawing winners April 1st at the Vidalia game. And there'll be 2 winners. Is that correct? Yeah. There'll be 2 winners announced at each of the last 5 home games, and it's $10 per ticket or $50 for 10 tickets. And again, if you'd like to purchase any, just see the Toombs County High School baseball player. The 2-1 missed, and now it's 3-1. Upshaw with the pitch. That's going to be poked up into the air. It's going to stay in play. Musselman running over into foul territory, and it hits right up against the wall. And that'll be strike 2. So a full count here on catcher Matthew Glass. Getting a ball back in. Upshaw already ready on the mound. He comes set. Winding. Here's the 3-2. And misses. And that'll be ball 4. With a runner at first, that'll bring up designated hitter Matthew White. who had a called strike 3 on an 0-2 count back in the top of the second. They're going to pin in number 5 to run for catcher Matthew Glass. And number 5 is Carter Mullis. So a runner at first with no outs here in the top of the fourth. Brantley Upshaw working from the stretch. Mullis running for Glass at first, has his lead. Upshaw coming set. And he's going to throw back to first base. The ball gets away from Gray Stevens at first, rolls over towards the Bulldog dugout. He's going to throw down to second. Cody Cortez blocking it up. And now Jeff Davis has a runner in scoring position. See if Brantley Upshaw and the Bulldog defense can hold him off from scoring. White steps back into the box. He was looking down at his head coach, Paul Glass, to receive the sign. Mullis at second, who's running for Glass, has a lead. This is going to be hit up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to hold up Mullis at third, and that'll be another base hit for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. They now have 2 in this game. And now there's runners on the corners to bring up first baseman Alex Mason. Mason, in his first at-bat, flew out in foul territory to first baseman Gray Stevens. He steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Upshaw giving a look at his base runner at first. And now is going to come set. The pitch to the plate. That's going to be called for strike 1. I think Brantley put that right down the middle. Upshaw giving a look over to his runner at first, which is the designated hitter Matthew White. Now comes set. The 0-1. The umpire wanted to, but decided not to, so that'll be ball 1. Upshaw coming set. And here's the pitch. That one's going to be called for strike 2, although, quite personally, that looked like less of a strike than the last one. But that's not my job. I'm just here to tell you what's happening. That is true. The 1-2. And Brantley, with a smart idea, going to backside, Gray Stevens. No one's able to come up with the ball. The ball was hit over to Stevens. It looked like it bounced off a corner of his first baseman's mitt. And everybody's safe everywhere. And Jeff Davis just scored another run. They just went ahead 2-1. So there are still no outs, and there are runners on first and second for Jeff Davis. That'll bring up second baseman Ethan Hewlett. Cortez working the runner at second. Now he moves back to his position. He's going to show bunt, and that's going to be called for strike 1 on Ethan Hewlett. So far in this game, both runs that have scored for Jeff Davis have been scored because of errors. Upshaw, the 0-1. He showed bunt again, and he did go, so that'll be strike 2. He did not pull the bat back. 0-2 on second baseman Ethan Hewlett. And I'm going to assume here that he's going to swing away. Just an assumption. I have seen somebody bunt on strike 2 before. Or on what would have been strike 3. Should I rephrase that? The 0-2. That's going to miss low for ball 1. 1-2 on right-handed hitter Ethan Hewlett, who reached on an error by shortstop Cody Cortez in the top of the third. The 1-2 pitch is going to be fouled off. First base side into the net. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hewlett steps back into the box. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Upshaw got him chasing, and that'll be strike 3. Bulldogs now have 1 out. Jeff Davis currently ahead 2-1. That'll bring up number 2, third baseman Connor Ray. Ray steps in, bats from the right-hand side. Upshaw, runners at first and second have their lead. Upshaw's coming set. And here's the pitch. That's going to miss, and it's going to get away from Jason Dukes. It took a bad hop, and runners now down to second and third. Ball 1 on Connor Ray. Upshaw's coming set. The 1-0. Swing. And a miss. That'll be strike 1. Upshaw going to come set. Here's the 1-1. That's going to miss low. Runner was coming from third. He thought it got by Dukes, but Dukes blocked it up. So that'll make it 2-1. Upshaw coming set. And now he steps off the back of the mound. Upshaw comes back onto the mound. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Connor Ray. The pitch is going to be popped up into the air, and it looks like it's going to float out of play for strike 2. So Ray steps back in. Upshaw coming set on the mound. The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A nice ball with a lot of movement on it. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. 2 down. Had a lot of movement on it. Nice pitch by Brantley Upshaw. So coming up to bat next will be center fielder Trenton Clance, which is the number 9 batter in the order. Meaning after him, we'll be back to the top for Jeff Davis. First pitch to him is going to miss high and away for ball 1. Upshaw stepping back onto the mound. Runners at second and third with their lead. Upshaw coming set. Here's the 1-0. This ball is going to be fouled out of play for strike 1. Clant stepping back in. Upshaw coming set. Winding. Here's the 1-1. That's going to miss in the dirt. Luckily, Dukes blocked it up. And that'll be 2-1. Brantley Upshaw receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. Now comes set. Winding, the 2-1. This ball's going to be hit on the ground and by Cody Cortez in the left field. 1 run's going to score, and now Jeff Davis is on top 3-1. On an RBI single by Trenton Clance. With 2 down and runners on the corners, that'll just bring us back to the top of the order to leadoff hitter Cade Walters. Walter steps in. Upshaw giving a look at his runner at first with a lead. Here's the 2-out pitch. That's going to miss inside for ball 1. Upshaw coming set. The lights are coming on here at the new Toombs County Athletic Facility. The 1-0 is going to miss for ball 2. Upshaw going to throw back to first. Runner there safely. Upshaw looking over. Now comes set. Winding the 2-0. That's going to be called for strike 1 on the outside edge. Upshaw looking over at first. Runner with a lead. Now he comes set. With the 2-1. This ball's going to be popped up into the air. It may even drift out of play. And Jason, it stayed in play, and Dukes made the catch, and that will be out number 3. So the Bulldogs give up 2 more runs here in the top of the 4th, and they are down 3-1. As we break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
There are great spring break savings going on at Toombs Auto Parts, your local Napler in line. Get the Evercraft dual position 3.6 volt light driver, just $39.99. Get the Evercraft 10-piece pliers and wrench set or the Evercraft 32-piece SAE and metric wrench set for only $24.99. And when it comes to car care, get the CRC brake clean chlorinated non-flammable 2 for $6. And the Napa diesel exhaust fluid DEF 2.5 gallons, only $9.99. And they also make hydraulic hoses. Toombs, your local Napa dealer on the corner of US number 1 and 280 in Lyons.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
And welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning on Y101, and up to bat for Toombs County will be junior Jason Dukes. Will be followed by senior Alex Gordy and freshman Brantley Upshaw. First pitch to Dukes. He's going to put backside and foul. First base side for strike 1. So we're getting a ball back to the pitcher, Cole Balcom. Balcom coming set on the mound. The 0-1. Dukes swinging at a pitch outside, putting that one foul. That'll make it 0-2. Balcom coming set. The 0-2 pitch. Like a curveball there that missed to the outside. That'll make it 1-2. Toombs County down 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And we've been playing a little over an hour. The 1-2. Fouled off by Dukes. Alex Gordy running over from the on-deck circle to get the foul ball. Dukes stepping back in. Count is 1-2 strikes. Balcom coming set, and here's the pitch. This pitch also fouled off, backside. So it seems like Dukes wants to send the ball to a certain place. So we'll see if he can do that. Second baseman is specifically playing a deep second base and shifted towards the right side of the field. Dukes fouling this one off, out of play. Yeah, they have the second baseman shifted over towards the first base foul line, and they have the shortstop shifted over towards second base because they assume that Dukes is going to hit it that direction. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, put up into the air, left center field. He fooled him there, and that'll be caught by left fielder Ethan Griffin for out number 1. I think I combined the word confused and fooled. He confooled him there. Yeah, that's what I said. That'll bring up Alex Gordy. 1 down. Balcom winding, the 1-out pitch. That's going to miss outside. So for ball 1. Balcom with the 1-0. Missing outside. That'll make it 2-0 on Alex Gordy. Balcom coming set. The 2-0 pitch to the plate. That's going to be popped up foul and out of play for strike 1. Gordy stepping back in. Balcom coming on to the mound. And here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to miss high to make it ball 3. So Gordy ahead in the count here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Balcom on the mound, working from the windup. The 3-1. That's going to be called for strike 2 on the outside edge. Balcom has come set, winding, the full count pitch, breaking ball, hit onto the ground, and will it slip through? Shortstop Cade Walters moves way over to his right, and Gordy reaches on a hit. The throw was offline to first base, but the first baseman caught it. And I think, truth be told, Gordy may have been safe either way. 1 down. That'll bring up freshman Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw bats from the left-hand side. So Upshaw steps in. First pitch to him is going to be hit up the middle. Shortstop Cade Walters is there. He bobbles the ball. Will Gordy make it? He will not. He got it just in time to get Gordy out, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring up Cody Cortez. Cortez playing short today. He's 0 for 1, so he's looking for a base hit. Two-out pitch. Cortez was going to show bunt, but did not. And that'll be ball 1. Cortez stepping back in. Balcom coming on to the mound. Upshaw with the lead at first. Balcom with the 1-0. That's going to be called for strike 1 on the outside edge. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Cody. Balcom working from the stretch with a runner at first. Upshaw with a lead. Balcom going to look over there. Upshaw gets back safely. Ball is given back to Balcom. Now he comes on the mound. Balcom giving a look at Upshaw, who has a lead. Now comes set. Here's the 1-1. That misses high. That'll make it 2-1 on Cody Cortez. Balcom with the 2-1. That misses outside. That'll make it 3-1. So far in this game, Toombs County has had, I think I have him down for 4 base hits. Yeah. Toombs County's had 4 hits in the game. Meanwhile, Jeff Davis has had 3. So they're hitting about the same. Error-wise, Toombs County has had 2. Jeff Davis has had 1. The pitch is going to be hit up the middle and into center field for a base hit for Cody Cortez. 2 down. That'll bring up Chandler Lynn. Chandler Lynn tonight is 1 for 1 with a walk. Looks like head coach Paul Glass for Jeff Davis is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Because these games between Toombs County and Jeff Davis have been battles for sure, kind of going back and forth. So we'll see how the battle goes here tonight. Already halfway through this game. Unless extra innings. Lynn going to step in, batting from the left side. Balcom coming set. And they're going to try to pick Upshaw off. The ball gets away from shortstop Cade Walters. So everyone's safe everywhere. 2 down. See if Chandler Lynn can drive in some runs for the Bulldogs because they're down by 2. They have a runner in scoring position. Brantley Upshaw in second. Balcom is now going to deliver to the plate. First pitch to Lynn is going to be called for strike 1. A breaking ball there. Counts 0-1 on Lynn. He steps back in. Balcom coming set. And here is the 0-1. This ball is going to be hit onto the ground to the pitcher, Balcom. He fields it, fires to first, and there's out number 3. The Bulldogs unable to score any here in the bottom of the 4th, and they're still down by 2. Jeff Davis 3, Toombs County 1 as we break on Y101.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
We've played 4 complete innings of ball here on Y101, and Toombs County is down by 2. Jeff Davis has 3. The Bulldogs have 1. And we'll see what the Bulldogs can do defensively here in the top of the 5th. They can hold Jeff Davis off from scoring anymore. Brantley Upshaw still on the mound. Up to bat will be the 2-3-4 hitters, Ethan Griffin, Cam Williams, and Matthew Glass. Brantley Upshaw comes onto the mound. The Bulldogs are playing under the lights, although it is still daylight out. They usually turn those on early or a little before they have to. Upshaw coming set. And here's the pitch to Griffin. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing on that one for strike 1. And the ball gets away from Upshaw. Cody Cortez gets it back in. So the count's 0-1 on right-handed hitter Ethan Griffin. Here's the pitch. Jammed him, fouled it off for strike 2. So Brantley Upshaw working ahead. 0-2 on Ethan Griffin as he steps back in. Upshaw coming set, winding, and the pitch, swing and a miss, and Brantley Upshaw gets a strikeout. 1 down. That'll be Brantley's 6th strikeout of the night. Up to bat now will be number 17, Cam Williams. He bats from the right-hand side. Upshaw coming set, and the 1-out pitch. Going to be hit onto the ground to shortstop Cody Cortez. He fields it and fires to first over the head of first baseman Grace Stevens. And he's there safely. One down. Then I'll bring up catcher Matthew Glass. Upshaw going to look at his runner. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. That pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1. Upshaw coming set. Here's the 1-0. This ball going to be hit into left field. Chase Musselman going to catch it on the hop and gets it back in to cutoff man Cody Cortez. Still 1 down. And runners are now on first and second. They're going to put in number 5 again, which is Carter Mullis, to run for the catcher. Upshaw coming set, winding, and the 1-out pitch is going to miss high for ball 1. Runners at first and second, currently with 1 down in the top of the 5th. Upshaw with the 1-0. This pitch is going to be hit backside. It looks like it's going to drift foul, and it does for strike 1. So now the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Umpire getting a ball in, a fresh ball to his pitcher, or to pitcher Brantley Upshaw, not his pitcher. Upshaw working from the stretch. Now comes set. Winding. Here's the 1-1. This pitch is going to be hit in the 5-6 hole in the left field for a base hit. And now the bases are loaded. And there's still 1 down. Up to bat now will be number 14, Alex Mason. A double play here would carry the Bulldogs out of the inning. So we'll see if the Bulldogs can pull it off. Here's the 1-out pitch. Ball gets away from Jason Dukes. He acts like he has it, which was a good strategy. A very good strategy because he confused the runner at third base, which is Cam Williams, and it made him retreat back to first, or back to third. So a nice job there by Jason Dukes. I commend him for that. And even if he actually did think he had it, it doesn't matter. It worked. Whatever he did, it worked. Upshaw with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 1. It looks like Dukes isn't feeling Something may have happened to him there. The umpire's coming out to talk to Brantley Upshaw. And catcher Jason Dukes. I think the umpire saw that something hit Jason. And now they're going to return back behind the plate, him and the umpire. 1-1 here in the top of the fifth. Jeff Davis has the bases loaded. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get out of this. The 1-1. They're asking for help, and they're saying he did not go, so that'll make it 2-1. Upshaw coming set. Winding with the 2-1. That pitch is off the plate. That'll make it 3-1. A walk here would score a run for Jeff Davis. Upshaw is coming set. And here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll load up the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Upshaw working back. He's worked the count back full. Upshaw with the 3-2. Ball fouled off, out of play. Behind home plate. And the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Upshaw receiving the sign from his catcher, Jason Dukes. Upshaw now comes set. The full count pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3. 2 down. So let's see if Brantley Upshaw, he may be able to do it all by himself and get out of this inning. We'll see. 2-out pitch. That's going to be called for strike 1. Outside edge to second baseman, Ethan Hewlett. Upshaw coming set. Hewlett set in the box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nice frame there by Jason Dukes, and he gets the call for strike 2. Upshaw way ahead here. So we shall see what happens. Nothing in 2. 2 down. Bottom of the 5th. Or top of the 5th, Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Brantley Upshaw gets all 3 outs this inning on 3 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Bulldogs need 2 to tie it up and 3 to go ahead. We'll see what they can do. They need as many runs as they can get. We'll take a break and come back on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh, USDA-certified meats. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog baseball right here on Y101.
Welcome back to the action. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bulldogs down by 2 to the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. They're on top right now, 3-1. And that'll bring up senior Chase Musselman. Today in this game, Musselman's 1 for 2. He steps in, batting from the right-hand side. First pitch to Chase Musselman from Cole Balcom. Misses outside for ball 1. Balcom working from the windup here to start the bottom of the fifth. Winding, the 1-0. Misses low. He gets away from catcher Matthew Glass for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch from Balcom is going to be called there for strike 1. Outside edge. I'm looking over in the Bulldogs stands. They look pretty filled out, which is good. I see a lot of chairs around the net behind the plate. Musselman fouling this one off. You know, I try not to complain when I'm on the radio because, you know, Barney, you know, the big thing about Barney was he complained. He never said anything like that. Never talked about himself. But I'll say one thing, man. I am tired. Musselman gets a piece of a breaking ball here, fouls it off. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And I'm not looking forward to that drive back to the Burrow tonight. Hopefully I don't fall asleep behind the wheel. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a dark thought. Who'll cover the baseball games? Jason. Next pitch missing high. That'll make it 3-2. I am the replacement. Who replaces the replacement? Full count pitch. And that'll miss for ball 4. That'll bring up Grace Stevens, wearing number 22. Stevens tonight's 1 for 2 with a fly out to left fielder Ethan Griffin and reaching on an RBI single. Chase Musselman with a lead at first. Balcom coming set on the mound, working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Stevens going to take that for ball 1. Here's Chase Musselman running down to second, and he slides in safely. Bulldogs now have a runner in scoring position. Coach Derek James giving Gray some applause from the third base coach's box. The Bulldogs need some runs. They're down by 2 right now in the bottom of the 5th. And here comes Jeff Davis's head coach, Paul Glass. Are they going to make a pitching change? Or will they keep Cole Balcom in to finish out at least the inning? And it looks like they're going to make a pitching change. And I'll see who they're going to bring in before I send it back to the station for a break. That'll be number 7, Duke Stone. So while Duke Stone gets warmed up on the mound, I'm going to send it back to the station. We'll come back with more. Toombs County down by 2. Jeff Davis leads 3-1 as we break on Y101.
Just when you thought the chicken sandwich war was over, it's coming back in a big way with Zaxby's new signature sandwich. It's a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, 3 zesty pickles, and if that wasn't enough, it's smothered in Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. That's right, it's such a big deal, we made a totally new sauce to give it the kick it deserves. The other guys won't know what hit them. The new Zaxby's signature sandwich. Have you tried it yet?
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town. Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C5656.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball. We're in the bottom of the fifth, and Duke Stone has taken over the mound for Jeff Davis. Gray Stevens puts one on the ground to shortstop Cade Walters, and Stevens is going to reach on an error. And with no outs on the board and tying run is on first base for Toombs County. Let's see if they can tie it up and possibly go ahead here in the bottom of the fifth, which is ideally what they would like to do. And not just stop by getting one run ahead, but score as many as they can here in the bottom of the fifth. Now, Duke Stone, I remember this guy because when I was younger, I saw him around. I saw him at one of my friend's house. When we would all go over there, he would be there. And I think it was my friend's cousin. At least I think that's what she told me. I think that's what I remember. May not have been, or it may not be, but I know I remember seeing this guy. Stone coming set. Trayvon Harris was trying to call times, but did not get it in before the pitch, which I saw the umpire ignore it. And in high school baseball, if the pitcher begins the windup, you cannot call time in the batter's box, which I think that's at any level. The pitcher is coming set. And the 1-0 pitch to the plate. Harris hits this onto the ground to shortstop Cade Walters. He's going to try to get the play at second, and he throws it by the second baseman and runs into right field. Chase Musselman's going to score, and Gray Stevens will be held up at third. And Trayvon Harris reaching on an error, and Chase Musselman scoring on the error. Toombs County now down by 1. So up to bat now for Toombs County. It looks like that's going to be Bryson Stanley. He's going to come in and bat for Jesus Quintero. And Stanley steps in. He's batting from the right-hand side. In last night's game, Stanley had a base hit with runners on the corners and no outs. Let's see if Stanley can score some runs for the Bulldogs. They're only one away from tying it up with Jeff Davis. Check swing on Stanley. He did not go. That'll be ball 1. Stanley steps in. Runners on the corners for the Dogs. Stone coming set. And the 1-0. Stanley hits a chopper onto the ground to shortstop Cade Walters. He fields it, fires to second. The throw to first. Did Stanley beat it? No, he did not. And that'll be out number 2. But, hey, the Bulldogs just tied it up. It's 3-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Stevens scoring from third is Cade Walters. He flipped it over to the second baseman, Ethan Hewlett. Hewlett tagged second through to the first baseman, Alex Mason. And they got the double play. So 2 down. Bring up Jason Dukes. Dukes going to pop this one up into the air, and it looked like it may land, but it lands foul. Strike 1. See, I came into the press box today, and I was looking around, and, well, to begin with, I was greeted by 2 of the girls that were up here, and then we talked about Toombs County High School and my time there. The 0-1 misses for ball 1. I'm going to be like Barney when it comes to that. I'm not going to announce their names on the radio. I remember calling Barney on the morning show when I was 8, 9, and 10, 11. I think that's when I stopped, 11. Yeah, it was right before my 12th birthday. And Barney only called me Bryce. He never wanted me to say my last name, ever. That pitch misses to make it 2-1. But anyway, I'll get back to the original point of the story. Jason Dukes hitting one to deep second base. He fields it, and Jason Dukes reaches. It gets by first baseman Alex Mason, but Dukes is going to hold up there at first. So it seems like Jeff Davis's defense is a little shaken up here. Yeah, Jason Dukes reached on the air. They're going to put in number 18 to run for Jason Dukes, or at least that looks like an 18. It could be a 19. Number 18, that actually probably is who it is. That'll be Caden Versluis. But anyway, I walked into the press box today, and I saw sitting right behind me a tribute sign to Barney Bonfield. Gordy fouling this one off for strike one. And speaking of Barney, I actually spoke with his mother today. We had a nice spirited conversation. Nothing in one on Gordy. Game is all tied up here in the bottom of the fifth. I knew it was going to be a close one with this Jeff Davis team. Here's the pitch. Gordy almost taking it off the helmet there, but it misses it for ball one. Duke Stone working from the stretch with a runner at first. Here's the pitch. Alex Gordy gets under this one, sends it high up into the air to left field to Ethan Griffin. He makes the catch, and the game is all tied up as we exit the bottom of the fifth inning. We're going to the top of the sixth. Bulldogs 3, Jeff Davis 3 in Region 2 action on Y101.
Just when you thought the chicken sandwich war was over, it's coming back in a big way with Zaxby's new signature sandwich. It's a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, 3 zesty pickles, and if that wasn't enough, it's smothered in Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. That's right, it's such a big deal, we made a totally new sauce to give it the kick it deserves. The other guys won't know what hit them. The new Zaxby's signature sandwich. Have you tried it yet?
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood, he does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850, and don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
It may just be for the reaction. We're over here talking about music to play during innings. I made a suggestion earlier, and it got played. I was trying to listen to it, but then I had to go on the air. It was Runaway by Bon Jovi. Something to keep everybody pumped up. Although I think the only thing that's going to keep me pumped right now is maybe some coffee. Because, man, oh, man, I think I could sleep right here on this floor. But here we go. It's 3-3 here in Toombs County. Toombs County scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the fifth. And Brantley Upshaw, who, in my opinion, has pitched an excellent game, is still on the mound for the Dogs. Up to bat for Jeff Davis will be third baseman Connor Ray. This pitch is fouled off for strike one. Upshaw going to work from the stretch. Here's the 0-1. That nice breaking ball there by Brantley Upshaw. That'll be called for strike two. Upshaw coming set. And the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be fouled off and hit one of the beams that's holding up the net here behind home plate. So 0-2. On the right-handed third baseman, Connor Ray. And here's the 0-2. That's going to be called strike three on the inside edge. One down. And a correction there, that was not Connor Ray. I just saw his number. That is number 5, Carter Mullis, who has entered the game. And that'll bring up number 6, Trenton Clance. First pitch to him, Brantley gets him chasing. That'll be strike one. Nothing in one on Clance. He's 1 for 2 today. Brantley, the 0-1. Misses for ball one. Upshaw coming set. The 1-1 pitch to the plate. That's going to miss low for ball two. I just got an email from Apple saying a subscription is about to expire to Photomath. saying something like that on the radio. 2-1. That's going to miss high to make it 3-1. Listen, calculus sometimes calls for outside help. Oh, man. There you go. I'm not cheating. I'm checking. That's the story I'm going to stick to. That pitch missing outside for ball 4, and that puts a runner on first base. Nothing hurt here, though. The Bulldogs are still fine. We're back to the top of the order for Jeff Davis to bring up number 9, Cade Walters. He's 0 for 3 today. Walters steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Upshaw with the pitch to the plate. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. I want to give a shout out to Eddie Toole, which is the voice of the Toombs County Bulldog football team. He gave me a compliment. Thank you, sir. The 1-0. That misses outside. The ball gets away from Dukes as he was about to throw to first base, but no go from the runner, so that'll make it 2 balls and no strikes on right-handed hitter Cade Walters. Now, the Bulldogs defensively can't afford to make any errors here this late in the game, considering it's all tied up 3-3. Next pitch, that's going to be called for strike 1. See, I never had a problem with losing hats off my head. You want to know why? My head was so big, there was no way the hat could come off. The 2-1 from Upshaw. That's going to be fouled off. Strike 2. So Upshaw working back here, 2-2, on right-handed hitter Cade Walters. In last night's game, Walters went 1 for 3 with a walk. Tonight, he's 0 for 3. The 2-2 is going to get by Jason Dukes, and that'll allow Trenton Clance to scoot down to second. And that loads up the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Upshaw on the mound. He's not bothered. Full count pitch is on the way. And they're telling somebody to turn their lights off. Parked out there. And they did. Oh, they must be listening to the radio. Thanks. Thanks for your support. So Brantley Upshaw working from the stretch. It's a full count pitch. Upshaw comes set, and here it is. That misses high for ball 4. And with 1 down and runners on first and second, the game's getting tight again. But the game's tight currently. Scores 3-all. And head coach Derek James may be coming out to make a pitching change here in the top of the 6th inning. In the 6th of 7. He's talking with his whole infield, actually. I don't know if he is either. He might not be. All right. Well, it looks like he's just talking to his team. And he's still out there talking. 1 down. Up to bat when the game comes back in will be number 8, Ethan Griffin, the left fielder. Who's 1 for 3 today. And Upshaw going to request another ball as head coach Derek James walks off the field. And Griffin steps in. Upshaw, runners on first and second. Upshaw coming set. And the 1-out pitch. That ball's going to be poked up into the air in the right field. Jesus Quintero comes up and makes the catch. He's going to throw back to second, and the Bulldogs get a double play. A nice play by Jesus Quintero, throwing it to Cody Cortez, who was covering second, and that'll get him out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Bulldogs have momentum flowing their way. We'll take a break and come back on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your local go-to contractor for turnkey civil construction services. We've been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and are appreciative of the values instilled in our youth by the coaches and staff of the Toombs County school system over these years. If you're interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at mcclendenenterprises.com today. And always remember, go Dogs. And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to the game. The Bulldogs are currently tied with Jeff Davis here in the bottom of the sixth inning, 3-all. Now, interestingly enough, I'm looking up at the scoreboard, and it doesn't look that different from each team. Both teams have 3 runs. Both teams have 5 hits. The Bulldogs have made one less error, knocking on wood, than the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets defensively. And that'll bring up Brantley Upshaw, a freshman who took the mound in a region game today, and I think he's done an excellent job. First pitch to him is going to miss inside for ball 1. Duke Stone still on for Jeff Davis, winding the 1-0. That one hits Upshaw on the leg, and he walks down to first base. With a runner at first, that'll bring up Cody Cortez. Cortez today is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a base hit. So let's see if the Bulls go ahead here early, get 3 outs in the top of the 7th, and end the game. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do, because quite frankly, I think I may fall asleep if we go into extra innings. But I think it's gotten better. I got kind of excited a minute ago, so I'm good. Yeah, I think I got an adrenaline rush there. I think I'm good now. First pitch to Cortez misses for ball 1. Next pitch, missing for ball 2. Bulldog fans are all excited. I can hear them in here in the press box. Head coach Paul Glass going to come out and talk to Duke Stone, and he may be making another change here because there's a lot riding on this game. The winner of this game takes the 3-game series. Currently, Toombs County and Jeff Davis are split 1-1. Toombs County winning on Tuesday night 6-5. And Jeff Davis winning last night 5-3. And currently the score here tonight in Toombs County is 3-all. So we'll see if the Bulldogs can do it here. Up to bat, Cody Cortez. He'll be followed by leadoff hitter Chandler Lynn, meaning the Bulldogs, after Cortez, will be back to the top of the order. And hopefully they can make some magic happen at the plate. Stone with a 2-0. He misses high. And Cortez is way ahead here, 3 balls and no strikes. Okay, so Jeff Davis had somebody in the bullpen. I think Toombs County also has somebody in the bullpen. The 3-0, that's going to be called for strike 1. Cortez is fine. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That'll miss high, and that'll be ball 4. Toombs County now has runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Chandler Lynn. Catcher Matthew Glass is going to go out and talk to his pitcher, Duke Stone. And Chandler Lynn's going to scoot down and talk to head coach Derek James. See if the Bulldogs can do it here in the 6th. You know, you play 7th regardless of except of a run rule, but there's no run rule here in this situation. This is a tight game. It's 3-3. Both games this week have been tight. So, you know, that just shows you that these teams, in my opinion, I would say are evenly matched teams. And the thing is, which team messes up the most or does the best in one particular game? That's what's been determining the winner in each of these games. Lynn showed bunt and pulled back, but the umpire said strike anyway. Yeah, the Bulldog fans certainly did not agree with that one. 0-1 on Chandler Lynn. Lynn tonight is 1 for 2 with a walk. Stone coming set. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Lynn. That'll be strike 2. Now, what the Bulldogs do not to do, because I just have a bad gut feeling that it could bite them, is they do not need to let this opportunity right here pass. They've got to score runs right now. Stone coming set. They're working Upshaw at second base. Upshaw goes back. Stone steps off. And now he comes back on. He's working from the stretch. And he steps off again. And, okay, now he's ready. Runners at first and second. Upshaw. Cortez has their lead. And the 0-2. Lynn takes that for ball 1. Lynn's got a good eye now. I'll give it to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he steps back into the batter's box. Stone coming set. Giving a look at Upshaw, winding the 1-2. That pitch misses outside. It had a lot of movement on it. A nice pitch by Stone. I'll give him that. Misses to the outside, and that'll make the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lynn steps in. Stone comes set. And never mind, he steps off. Now he steps back on. Stone coming set. Here's the 2-2. Lynn puts this backside and foul. Out of play. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on senior Chandler Lynn. Bottom of the 6th. The Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets are tied up 3-3. Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position. Runners on first and second. Stone coming set. And the 2-2. Lynn pulling that, and the first baseman makes an error. Lynn's going to reach safely. Brantley Upshaw's being rounded around third. He's going to score. Cody Cortez is being held up there. The Bulldogs go ahead in the bottom of the 6th inning. On an error. And that'll bring up senior Chase Musselman. Still no outs. Here in game 3 of the 3-game series with Jeff Davis, all these games have been neck and neck the entire way through. So the issue is now if the Bulldogs can continue to score runs and get us a decent lead, and then come out in the top of the 7th and get 3 up, 3 down, or at least 3 outs without allowing Jeff Davis to score. Stay tuned right here to see what happens. Stone coming set. The pitch to Musselman. Musselman is going to take that for ball 1. Musselman tonight's 1 for 2 with a walk. Duke coming set. Winding the 1-0. That misses high. It gets away from catcher Matthew Glass, but not far enough for Cody Cortez to try to steal. But Chandler Lynn gets down to second. So now the Bulldogs have 2 runners in scoring position, and Chase Musselman has a count of 2 balls and no strikes. As a team, before this game, Toombs County was batting .273 with an on-base percentage of .374. Stone coming set. The 2-0. Musselman rips down the third baseline into left field. Cody Cortez is going to score. Chandler Lynn is rounding third. He's going to score. Chase Musselman's heading to second, and he's standing up there with a 2-run RBI double. Bulldogs leading 6-3. And that'll bring up Gray Stevens. And the cool part is, guys, there are still no outs. Time has been called as Musselman runs off the field to carry his batting gloves to assistant coach Patrick Kraft. So the Bulldogs making a comeback here in the bottom of the sixth, breaking the tie. It was 3-3. Now it's 6-3. Gray Stevens is up to bat. Stone coming set. And here's the pitch. Stevens sends it deep to right center field. Is that ball gone? No, it hits right up at the wall. Chase Musselman's easily going to score. Gray Stevens standing on second. Musselman rounding third. Here's the throw to the plate. Musselman slides in safely, and the Bulldogs score another. Bulldogs lead Jeff Davis 7-3 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. On an RBI double by Gray Stevens. And that'll bring up freshman Trayvon Harris. With a runner at second, Harris steps in. Another run in scoring position. Stone is going to step off. Jeff Davis still has no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Bulldogs lead 7-3. Stone coming set. And here's the pitch to Harris. Harris gets under it and fouls it off out of play for strike one. The Bulldogs scoring 4 runs here in the bottom of the sixth, and yet the inning is not even over. There are still no outs. Stone. Stevens going to scoot back to second. Stone acted as if he was going to pick that way. Stone going to come set. The 0-1. Harris hits it down to third base. The third baseman, Connor Ray. Stevens now in a rundown between second and third. Stevens is going to be tagged out, but Trayvon Harris gets down to second. One down. So do you score that a base hit with a putout? All right. Yeah, I was debating between fielder's choice or the base hit with a putout. So with a one down, that brings up Quintero, who's entering back into the game. What an eventful sixth inning it's been. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Quintero for strike one. Jesus Quintero steps back in. Trayvon Harris has his lead at second. Stone coming set. And the 0-1. Quintero gets under it, fouling it back into the net for strike two. So the count, no balls and 2 strikes on Jesus Quintero. He finds himself behind here. Stone coming set. And the 0-2. Quintero pulling it down the third base line over to third baseman Connor Ray. It bobbles away from him, and Jesus Quintero reaches on an error. Still one down. That'll bring up junior Jason Dukes. I have news for the Toombs County baseball team. I think my phone is about to die. I hope they don't do anything exciting after it dies because it won't be on video. Oh, no, it still uses the lightning charger, the small one. Okay, I might have to borrow it from you. Jason Dukes taking a pitch off the side, and he walks down to first. Bulldogs, bases loaded with one down. All right, thank you. Mrs. Upshaw coming to the rescue with a charger. All right, there we go. All right, Alex Gordy up to bat with one down. Let's see if he can score some runs for the Bulldogs. First pitch. Misses high for ball one. Gordy steps in. Stone coming set. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs. 1-0. Gordy hits it on the ground to the third baseman, Connor Ray. Get the play at home, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down. It brings us back to where it all started, to Brantley Upshaw. And the bases are still loaded for Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw hits one deep to center field. However, Trenton Clance was there, and he made the catch, and that'll be out number 3. But how about those Dogs scoring 4 runs here in the bottom of the 6th, and the Bulldogs now are ahead 7-3. We're going to the top of the 7th. You're listening to Region 2 baseball action between the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Hello, this is Selena Lockley with People's Bank. Our young people are our business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all of their endeavors, whether it's sports, academics, or other areas of their lives. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we're here to help make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Tired after a hard day at work? Or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then come let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers that in a 12-piece or a 16-piece. Come let the friendly folks at Shoney's take all the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
So the Bulldogs coming out in the bottom of the 6th inning and scoring 4 runs. They are now ahead of the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets 7-3. Here on Y101. Up to bat now for Jeff Davis. However, the game isn't over until it's over, so let's not be counting. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. That'll bring up right fielder Cam Williams. Upshaw going to stay on the mound. So Upshaw comes set. And here's the pitch to the plate. That's going to miss outside for ball 1. Upshaw's done a good job all day of working the corners. Comes set. The 1-0. And he hits him. And that puts a runner on first. And that'll bring up Matthew Glass, the catcher for for Jeff Davis, excuse me. Glass batting from the left-hand side. Bulldogs currently have a 4-run lead. But baseball is one of those sports where the game could change at any given second. Here's the pitch from Upshaw. That misses inside for ball 1. Glass steps back into the back box. Upshaw coming set, the 1-0. That pitch misses inside. That'll make it 2-0. Glass stepping back in. Upshaw coming set. The 2-0 pitch. That's going to be called for strike one. Upshaw coming down, working from the stretch. Bulldogs currently ahead, 7-3. Upshaw with a 2-1. That misses high. For ball three. Glass found himself here ahead in the count, 3-1. Upshaw coming set. The 3-1. And that misses inside, and that'll be ball four. And here comes head coach Derek James. He's going to pull Brantley Upshaw. And before we go to a break, I'm going to tell you who Toombs County puts in to take over. It looks like they're going to put in sophomore Gavin Hall. So when we return, the Bulldogs have a 4-run lead. Can they hold on to it? We'll see. We'll be back on Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or by providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats that lets you monitor and adjust your home system anywhere from your smartphone app. Call Rivers Air Conditioning today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net. Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town, Doodlebugs. Formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
So Gavin Hall is going to come onto the mound here in the top of the seventh inning to take over for Brantley Upshaw, who pitched 6 complete innings here in the game tonight. He only gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, one of which was earned, had 3 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Brantley Upshaw did a fine job on the mound today in Game 3 versus the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Now, here's the thing. Jeff Davis has a runner in scoring position and a runner on first base. Runners are on first and second. And up to bat now is designated hitter Matthew White. The Bulldogs need 3 outs. The first pitch going to be called for strike one on the outside edge. Hall coming set. The 0-1. Missing for ball one. The Bulldog fans not happy about that one. Counts even at 1-1. Hall coming set. The 1-1. Missing high. That'll make it 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike on right-handed hitter Matthew White, who is 2 for 3 tonight with 2 base hits. The 2-1. Missing high, Gavin Hall, 3 balls, 1 strike. And they're already getting the next pitcher they have ready. The Bulls are. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Jeff Davis. Tying run is now stepping up to the plate, and there are no outs. And up to bat now will be number 14, Alex Mason. Grand slam here would tie it up. And as I was discussing earlier, if the Bulldogs don't end it right here, I have a bad feeling about the fate of the game. Because typically, you come out after an inning like they just had, and you end it quick. But let's see how they do. First pitch to Mason is missing. Ball one. Like I said earlier, game isn't over till it's over. Jeff Davis could come back and win this thing. The 1-0. That's going to be called for strike one. Hall coming set. The 1-1. And going to be called for strike two. That ball, to me, it looked like it hit him. And he called it a strike. Oh, man, that really scared me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This ball's popped up into the air, right center field. Jesus Quintero running in, makes the catch. Runner not going to tag. 1 down. Ethan Hewlett now up to bat. He's 0 for 3 tonight, reaching on an error in his first at bat in the top of the third. So we'll see if the Bulldogs can get 2 more outs. That's all they need, and the game will be over. Up to bat, second baseman Ethan Hewlett. Runners are on all the bases. Bases are loaded. Gavin Hall coming set, working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Missing low. Dukes blocking it up. Ball 1. Hewlett steps back in. Hall comes set, and the 1-0. That's going to be called for strike one. Hall comes back onto the mound. He now comes set, and the 1-1. Ball misses, gets away from Dukes just a bit. That'll make it 2-1. Well, I have said that this Bulldog team likes to make things hard for themselves. Bases are loaded. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike, and there is only 1 out. In the top of the 7th. Hall coming set, the 2-1. That misses low. That'll make it 3-1. Now, what the Bulldogs really don't want to do is to start walking runs in. The count. I think the count. They were looking up here and showing us something different. I'm not sure. This ball popped up into the air. Looks like it's going to be in shallow left. Chase Musselman makes the call, and he makes the grab. 2 down. So with 2 outs, the Bulldogs just need 1 more, and that will end the ball game. That'll bring up number 2, Connor Ray, who is re-entering the game after letting Carter Mullis bat. It'll definitely be exciting. 2 down. Connor Ray steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Hall working from the stretch. Bases loaded. The pitch. That's going to be called for strike 1. Remember again, if the Bulldogs win this game, they take the series. Hall coming set. The 0-1. Hey, gets away from Jason Dukes. Runners coming, and he's going to score. Now Jeff Davis only down by 3. Still 2 down. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. And if you think these games are exciting, just wait for the ones next week. which I wouldn't mind games like this with the Vidalia Indians. Yeah, they're good games. They're really good games. Pitch missing outside to make it 2-1. Honestly, it's much better to watch a close game than it is to watch a blowout. Because, when you start beating teams 15-0, you kind of just start feeling sorry for the teams you're beating 15-0. Swing and a miss for strike 2. We're one strike away. The Bulldogs winning this game 7-4. Let's see if they can. Gavin Hall stepping up on the mound. Hall coming set. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. That'll end the ball game. Toombs County winning and beating Jeff Davis 7-4 in another comeback fashion here at the Toombs County Athletic Complex. We'll take a break and come back and wrap up tonight's exciting game on Y101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
There are great spring break savings going on at Toombs Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer in line. Get the Evercraft dual position 3.6 volt light driver, just $39.99. Get the Evercraft 10-piece pliers and wrench set or the Evercraft 32-piece SAE and metric wrench set for only $24.99. And when it comes to car care, get the CRC brake clean chlorinated non-flammable 2 for $6. And the Napa diesel exhaust fluid DEF 2.5 gallons, only $9.99. And they also make hydraulic hoses. Toombs Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer on the corner of US number 1 and 280 in Lyons.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, number 1 in Lyons.
K&K Septic Tank Service, Highway 130 East in Vidalia. Will take care of all your septic tank troubles. Ronald Kite is licensed and has over 25 years of professional experience. When the job needs to be right, call the best. That's K&K Septic Tank. Get ready for his numbers, 537-2319 or 293-2319. And again, that's K&K Septic Tank Service in Vidalia. Now, back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
So welcome back to the Toombs County Athletic Facilities. The Dogs this season, there's no other way to say it than they like to come from behind and win ball games. That's exactly what they did here tonight against the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Jeff Davis and Toombs County both each scored a run in the third. So it was 1-1 going into the fourth when Jeff Davis scored 2 more. And then that gave Jeff Davis a 3-1 lead. Toombs County didn't score 2 until the bottom of the 5th, which tied it up. And then Toombs County in the bottom of the 6th inning scoring 4 runs. It started with Brantley Upshaw reaching on a hit by a pitch, Cody Cortez walking, and then Chandler Lynn reaching on an error, which scored a run. Chase Musselman hit a 2-run RBI double. Stevens hit a RBI double, and the Bulldogs just kept scoring runs. Musselman and Stevens. Musselman went 2 for 3 today, and Grace Stevens went 2 for 4. And, of course, Brantley Upshaw pitching a fine game. 6 complete innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 of which was earned, had 4 walks, and had 9 strikeouts. Toombs County now on the season are 10-5 overall and 2-1 on the region. Toombs walking away with the victory tonight against the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets, 7-4. And the Bulldogs will be back in action for another region week versus the Vidalia Indians beginning Monday. And that game will be right here beginning at 5:45 on Y101. I would like to thank you all for listening. I want to thank Dave, who's back at the station. And I'm Bryce Brady. Thanks for listening to Toombs County Bulldog Baseball Action here on Y101.
You've been listening to the Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101. Today's game was brought to you by Shoney's in Vidalia, Rivers Heating and Air in Vidalia, Patriot Gas in Vidalia, All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Southeastern Technical College in Vidalia, Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons, Stevens Truck Center in Lyons, K&K Septic in Vidalia, Fritzway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyons, Community Hospice in Vidalia, Zaxby's in Vidalia, Doodlebug in Vidalia, First Franklin Financial in Vidalia.